So in today's video, I want to talk about something a little bit different than beta stuff, but yeah, beta stuff related. So as you know, I work on a lot of bikes, and these are the set of forks for my girl Sandy's bike, which is a, there's the beta, 2007 Orange Bike 200 XC. Great bike. Problem is, it's a little bit too tall for her. She's 5'4". Excellent rider, just can't get her feet on the ground. And so we went ahead and we fixed that. Now, I'm a suspension maintenance guy, but I'm not a suspension tuner. I've never invested in that tooling and equipment to do that, and you really have to know what you're doing, and you really should go to school for it. So I work with a guy named Mark Hilton at a Motivations Racing or Motivation Suspension. He's in South Carolina. I'll put his info. What he did is he shortened these 2 inches. And the first thing I want to tell you is I just got them, and I got the box. This is the box I sent, and oh no, the box is full of oil. All right, so what happened? Well, what happened was when we sent him the forks, some of the oil leaked out of the cap. When he sent them back, look at, he's got them all capped up, the bleeders, no leakage. So this is attention to detail. These forks have been micro honed and polished. Attention to detail. These are the things you'll look for. These were shortened 2 inches with Delrin spacers, not aluminum, so they won't destroy the internals. We had to use smaller springs on this because of the distance we shortened them. So I got the original springs back, and this whole conversion is 100% reversible. So when the bike gets sold, we hand them the springs, say, hey, here you go, set to go. So these forks are going to go on a bike. We're going to show you what it looks like here, but this is what you're looking for when you work with somebody in suspension. We're going to talk a little bit more as this video goes on about lowering a bike, which I'm a firm believer in it. Most people don't need a bike that's too tall for them, and a bike that's the right height still rides perfect, and this bike will. Inspires confidence, going to make you a better rider, and you're going to have more fun, and that's really what it's about. So let's get these on and we'll talk some more. So we talked about attention to detail. This is what I was talking about. This is just a cap lid to a spray bottle. Okay, we're all familiar with these. But this fork has this stupid push button bleeder, which I'm never a fan of. The screw works fine. I mean, how often you bleed them with a screwdriver? Why do you got to push them every time you stop? Which you shouldn't take the pressure out of them when you're on it anyways. You're supposed to do it on the stand, so I don't know, whatever. But if that goes in your packaging and is not protected, oil will come right out of there. So these are shipped with a cover on there that makes it impossible, even if they're banged in shipping. So that's, again, attention to detail. Maybe other tuners do it, but this is the kind of stuff that's impressive. So the oil you see on the box is from us sending them to him, not from him sending them back. So good stuff. All right, so here we go, the finished product. This is the 2007 Orange XC 200, lowered 2 inches, and turned out excellent. I'll take you through it a little bit. So the rider, Sandy, she's 5'4". She's an accomplished athlete, but she's vertically challenged. I think she has a 29-inch inseam, so she's pretty short. And this worked out great. Now you can see we've also scooped the seat out, which we're not 100% sure we're going to need to leave it that way. Springs were lowered with the Delrin spacers and shorter springs, so that got the forks down 2 inches. And then the shock spacers were added there, but we were able to just move the shock collar up, the lock collar up far enough in the stroke and be able to get the sag properly, so we continued with the same shock that she had. So turned out great. She absolutely loves it. She can sit flat-footed and start it. So this is going to change how she rides, her level of confidence. Now the only other thing I have to do is shorten the kickstand. This is it's sitting on an incline, that's why it's able to stand up, but on a level ground it's too far. So I'll show you what I do with that. We're going to do a little something on the lathe there, make a little part. But yeah, so this is not an endorsement for Mark and his company, although he did a fantastic job. But things to look for is attention to detail, 100% reversible changes. So we sell this bike, we give them the springs back, they take the spacers out. This bike has 100% full height again. So Mark did a fantastic job. I definitely continue to use him. He's very passionate about what he does. But you know, there's a lot of suspension guys around the world. But if you're thinking of, and the price, it was cheap. I'm going to tell you that right now. It was very cheap to get this whole thing done. Very, very reasonable. So I would definitely get it done. I am 5'10" with a 30-inch inseam, so I've never had a problem. Hey, Sonny, never had a problem riding full-size bikes. But anything shorter than that, a lot of times people in the woods, at least, have a tough time with that. So that's it. Appreciate it. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe, ring the bell, ding-a-ling. We're working on some more beta videos here. The beta there getting washed. Tramper, we're starting to ride again here. It's Hot-tober. Way too hot here in October in Middle Tennessee, but that's okay. We're hoping for a little cool down here. So we'll be back out again soon. Thanks much. Bye-bye.